Driving down some back roads today, and I saw this pair of old tractors. Look at this. They got the grass growing up around them. So look at that guy over there too. Woo, we're going to take a look at these guys real quick. Or not real quick, but relatively quick, because I don't have a ton of time. But look at this bucket. To start with, you could see they welded another top piece on. So this must have been like scooping large amounts of dirt, I would assume. Not too heavy of gravel, because the weight, I don't know if, well, maybe this baby, it's got tractor treads here, you know, like maybe it can handle that. It almost looks like, in a way, because of this weird pivot here, that this, oh yeah, look at that, this is a scoop up too. Like this piece is, oh sorry, this piece right here is independent of the rest of the bucket. So I'm not sure how that would help with digging, but it probably helps with scooping. Maybe it's for dumping. Maybe once they get it up in the air, because it doesn't have a long reach like a lot of tractors. Am I all the way back out here? Yeah. It doesn't have a really long reach like the other most tractors nowadays. Maybe back in the day, once they got that over what they wanted to dump it into, they would just lift that up and it would drop out a lot easier, because you could see it's like without this piece here, it's got a nice nice scoop. Or that's probably what it is. It's a pusher. You know, you get this out of the way, put this up on top, and now this acts as a bulldozer. Like it pushes the dirt, and then you bring this back down to scoop the dirt that you pushed up. That's probably why that piece is there, so it could do a lot of pushing and make piles first. So kind of trying to figure this all out here, guys. Look at this system too. It's all built up here for lifting this thing up. So maybe it did have a reach. Not sure. We'll have to kind of go around the side here. If anybody knows about this guy, you know, it's a little different than stuff I'm used to seeing. But you can see here the rollers down here to help keep it on track. I'm assuming that's your drive wheel right there. This is just a flat, almost like it almost looks like an old railroad car wheel, a little bit smaller maybe, but this is your, it grabs in and drives the whole mechanism. So this here might just be a track controller, or these might have like spinners too to help push or pull as you're going forward or back, but I'm guessing that that's your main drive there. Obviously your diesel fuel tank there, that's a counterweight for when you're lifting up some heavy loads, so you don't end up going like this, crash and throwing yourself out the front of the cab. It's a nice heavy duty roof up there too. So, it's got a plug here. Maybe it's got a built-in engine warmer to warm up. Here's a step. I'm going to use that and the handle here. Just kind of step up here and take a look. The seat's still in good shape. See how good the seats last a long time when you got the thing in the shade. We had a tractor back at our ranch and our seat got chewed up in a couple years from sitting in the sun. But look at that. Look at that boy. Woo. So these are between your legs. That's probably your steering mechanism. So, you know, since you're on tracks, you're just kind of like a boat engine, dual boat engines. You could spin in a circle by pulling one back and the other forward, and you just end up spinning in a circle. So that's pretty interesting. These are probably bucket controls right here, and that's probably your shifter for the speed you're going. That might be a clutch there. That's obviously your gas over there. You got some stuff here. Oh, here's your speed controller. Different 1, 2, 3, 4, reverse and forward. So, but this might put you into high-low then. So interesting. Nice big ass motor in here. Oh, dropping down. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that good enough there. Can't really see myself. But that is cool, huh? That is one heavy piece of equipment. That probably weighs at least 15 to 20 tons, I would say. Somewhere around 50,000 pounds, maybe. 30, 50,000 pounds, somewhere in that range. Kind of watching where I'm going here. So see, it's kind of set up on the same way on this side over here with the track and stuff, but that's cool. Let's walk over and check out this one. This one looks like it's a little bit bigger. You can tell by the front bucket that it's definitely different. I don't think this one, they haven't welded a big piece on the top on this one. And this one looks like it might just be a dozer, like a pusher, and not a tractor bucket on the front. Look at all the dirt there. It's almost like it broke down here and they've never moved it. But yeah, much bigger engine. Look at that. So this doesn't look a heck of a lot bigger than the other one. You can see the teeth on this. There's your drive wheels. There's your guides on the top to keep the track moving, your front guide, and then along the bottom underneath. But look at the size of this arm right here. That is the arm for this bad boy. You could pull with this right here, and then you can tilt the bucket with that guy, or the push. I guess, I don't know what you call this. So again, if anybody knows, ouch, I just stepped in a thorn bush, got me in the ankle. These little guys here. Hope there's no poison ivy. I had that happen to me once. I came to film some stuff and I got poison ivy. Oh, is that poison oak? No, those are 5-leaves. Okay. Holy mackerel. I just thought you could see that's what just got me there, folks. Be careful where you're walking. Look at those thorns. They just ripped into my ankle. Look at that. You can see the top here has been damaged. Maybe there used to be another piece on there or something, but it's definitely got a little damage here from pushing. But look at that. Front end is just, that thing will scrape up this hard clay, because like this isn't too hard out here, but sometimes you get in these areas and this clay is hard. We used to live up on a hill in Southern California out in the desert, and we had clay up there. It was different than this red clay down here, but it was, if you wanted to dig, you had to like get down about 4 inches. You'd hit the hard ground and you'd water it for 2 days just to get it wet enough to dig it up. Well, let's take a look at this piston. You got the old hydraulic lines here. They actually don't look that old. So these things might still just work fine, and they're just sitting out here and they haven't been used in a couple years, because they still got some hydraulic fluid leaking out down here. And the lines don't look that old. I wonder if these things would fire right up if it had a fresh battery. And you got your alternator right here. I wonder what that is. That might be like some sort of air filter system right there, and that might be like a hydraulic filter system or oil. That's your main air filter right there. Obviously, there's your exhaust. Look at the size of that exhaust port. Whew. Very cool. But this is one heavy-duty arm, huh? Look at that thing. Holy mackerel. This one's got a cage, so I guess they're expecting some rocks to come flying. Just step up on this. This one's a little different. It's got a clutch here. You got your brake. And I don't know what these are. Maybe you hook your feet underneath that to really get a grip. Here's your steering controls. They come out of this instead. So, look at that. They painted everything. Look at the size of that fan up in there, too. Wow, that's a big one. That's going to need it. Try to keep this cool on a hot summer day when you're out there in the field working. And that's probably your tank right there behind the seat. Nothing like getting blown up from behind. I think this might be a beehive down in there too. I'm not going to mess around here, but look at that. So here's your forward and reverse 1, 2, 3 settings. Neutral 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if you can see that. It's upside down, so you could read that. And then I think this is just a protective cage right here. That might be just, you can see one over there too. That might be, you just hook your foot underneath there. So when you're bouncing along, you got a better grip on things. That armrest is missing. This has got a little bit beat up, more of a beat up seat. And that's probably some sort of control for your high and low settings. And then this might be your bucket raise and lower. That might be high-low there too. That might be your bucket raise and control. There's not a lot of control stuff in here, and that's like I'm not sure what that is. This is your clutch, right? So this might be something to do with raising or lowering the bucket actually over there. So this time I'm going to put this on pause while I jump down, so I don't, oh, actually I could just step down. I don't want to injure myself here. Woo! Wow, is that cool though? Look at that old bad boy. And look at it. It's got a trailer hitch pin in the back too for like a pintle hitch or something like that. Look at that. So look it up, folks. Komatsu D85E. That is it right there. So very cool. Very cool. We got two of them out here in this field. So that's that. Hey, if you like our videos, please hit that like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. And if you have any comments on this, I'd really appreciate it. I have no clue as to the operation of these old bad boys. I'm 99% sure that's just a bulldozer right there. And that one is a dozer with a scoop of some sort over there. But do me a favor, hit that like and that subscribe. And if you want to see another video, check that one out. If you want to go to our channel and see a bunch of videos, go there. We have categories or playlists. You could find machinery at work over there on our channel, and you can check out all kinds of videos like this. Thanks for watching. See ya.